Welcome back, weirdos. I have finally gotten around to watching Season 1 of Wednesday, just in time for the first half of Season 2 to come out today. So if you've forgotten about Season 1, what better time to revisit the murder, mayhem, and monster madness than right now? Whether you're a diehard Addams fan or just a good gothic mystery, this is your full recap and review of all 8 episodes of Wednesday. Of course, spoilers ahead. Let's dive into the shadows. We open with a bang. Well, a piranha attack. Wednesday Addams, played perfectly by Jenna Ortega, gets expelled from her normie high school after dropping live piranhas into the boys' pool. Why did she do that? Because her brother Pugsley was bullied, and of course, she's the only one who can bully Pugsley. She's sent to Nevermore Academy, a Hogwarts for outcasts where vampires, werewolves, and psychic roam the halls. Her parents, Morticia and Gomez, are alums, and the principal, Larissa Weems, Gwendolyn Christie, isn't thrilled to see young Addams back. Oh, and just as they're settling in, a mysterious creature starts murdering people in the woods. Welcome to Wednesday's world. We really start with a solid plot. It's moody, mysterious, and dripping in Tim Burton style. Ortega immediately owns the role, blending deadpan humor with surprising emotion. In episode 2, Wednesday starts investigating the monster attacks with the precision of a true crime podcaster. She gets a psychic vision that ties the murder mystery and discovers Rowan's camera, which might have caught a glimpse of the creature. Later, Wednesday joins the Po Cup boat race, a deadly tradition that's part Harry Potter, the Goblet of Fire, and part canoe trip from hell. She enlists the help of Thing, the disembodied hand, to sabotage her rivals. We also get introduced to the legendary Eugene in this episode. The monster mystery deepens here, but it's the friendship or lack thereof that starts to really shine. Enid and Wednesday's odd couple chemistry is a highlight in this episode and throughout the series. In the last couple of episodes, Wednesday has juggled with her social awkwardness. A cold case involving her parents and 2 potential love interests, the artsy Xavier and the normie barista Tyler. Oh, and did we mention her roommate Enid is a rainbow werewolf influencer? Anyway, she keeps digging into the 30-year-old mystery involving her dad Gomez. There's tension, and Principal Weems, who clearly knows more than she's letting on, doesn't want to tell Wednesday anything. The students also participate in Jericho's outreach day, but of course, Wednesday does her best Velma impression and learns about Etsy. Wednesday also has an iconic violin scene in this episode, and dare I say I like it more than the viral dance scene. Well, I did. I said it, and I stand by it. The show balances its spooky aesthetic with boarding school drama in a way that feels fresh and really knows how to continue the plot. In episode 4, Whoa, What a Night, it's the Raven Night, a prom-style dance, and somehow Wednesday ends up going with Tyler. The episode ends with an iconic blood-splattered dance scene, but before we got that, the aforementioned viral Wednesday dance set to Goo Goo Muck by the Camps was in this episode. And then, of course, chaos ensues. They do my boy Eugene dirty. Spoiler alert, though, he did survive. In this episode, the dance scene went viral for a reason. It's weird, stylish, and instantly iconic. Also, the horror elements crank up a notch here. In You Reap What You Woe, family drama hits ahead, and honestly, I think my favorite episode of the season is this one. It's Parents' Weekend at Nevermore, and the Addams family show up in full gothic glory, but Gomez is arrested for the old murder Wednesday's been digging into. She plays detective and ultimately proves her father's innocence. We also learn about Wednesday's psychic abilities, and apparently they're inherited from Morticia Addams, her mother. A necessary deep dive into the Addams family lore happens in this episode. Luis Guzman and Catherine Zeta-Jones get much more to do in this episode, and they are absolutely fantastic. The episode sets up a bigger supernatural stakes, and I think it really works. We finally hit Wednesday's birthday, but don't worry, she hates it. Instead of cake, she chooses to investigate a secret society called the Nightshades, uncovers a mysterious pilgrim statue, and gets closer to uncovering the monster's identity. Also, Xavier is acting shady here, and Tyler might be too perfect to be true. This one's all about the puzzle pieces. We get more visions, more flashbacks, and hints about ancient prophecies involving Wednesday. No, not midichlorians, something different. The pilgrim subplot starts to rise here too. Wednesday discovers the monster is a Hyde thanks to Uncle Fester in If You Don't Woe Me By Now, a creature triggered by trauma and controlled by a master is what the Hyde creature is. She suspects Xavier and actually ends up getting him arrested, but there's more twists to come. Also, Thing almost died in this episode, which is so not cool. During the final scenes, Wednesday and Tyler kiss, but guess what? She's going to psychically see that Tyler is the Hyde. Roll credits. The mystery is almost complete here. The show leans into the suspense and misdirection hard. We're down to the final suspects, and no one's quite who they seem. In the final episode of Season 1, Wednesday starts by torturing Tyler. She gets arrested, expelled, and betrayed. Basically, a full emotional roller coaster. All the secrets unravel. The real monster is Tyler, who is indeed a Hyde, and his master, Miss Thornhill, Christina Ricci, also known as Laurel Gates, a descendant of pilgrims bent on destroying Nevermore. There's a showdown. People die. R.I.P. to Principal Weems. Wednesday stabs Ghost Pilgrim Man, and Enid finally wolves out to save the day by taking down Tyler. Eugene takes down Laurel with his bees, and the prophecy is fulfilled. Well, kind of. And Wednesday gets a creepy new text on her brand new phone, setting up Season 2. It's a satisfying, if maybe slightly rushed finale. The final battle gives everyone a moment to shine, and yes, Enid's werewolf transformation is worth the wait. Well, what works in Season 1? Who's the best character? Well, it's the titular role. Wednesday is fantastic, and Jenna Ortega absolutely nails the character. But some honorable mentions here. The Thing, for acting with zero dialogue and still have the ability to break our hearts, is fantastic. And Eugene and Enid are also fantastic this season. What's the best episode? Well, maybe my unpopular opinion, but it's episode 5. The family dynamic and the unraveling of the mystery that feels more condensed into a one-episode story is fantastic. What are some weak elements, though? Some of the love triangle stuff feels a little forced, but it didn't ruin the overall momentum. Some of the big swings in terms of shock and awe didn't quite hit for me. The very first time Wednesday meets Miss Thornhill, she says a line that she was sorry that she couldn't be there when Wednesday gets moved in. I instantly said, well, she's the villain. Now, it didn't ruin the show for me. It just didn't have the shock that they wanted. The tone and the style, it's a gothic teen mystery with sarcastic heart. Think it's Tim Burton doing Riverdale, but smarter and set in a Harry Potter-esque world. Overall, do I recommend it? Absolutely. It's a killer first season with great characters, stylish direction, and a juicy mystery that actually pays off. Season 2 promises even more monsters, mysteries, and mayhem, and we're all here for it. So hit like, drop a comment, your favorite moment from Season 1, and subscribe so you don't miss the breakdowns when we have them, as the first half of Season 2 drops today. Stay spooky, weirdos.